Welcome back. And thanks for listening in. We want to tell you a little bit more about the BioWell. Dr. Brian Lee and I'm Brandy Miller. We're talking a little bit now today about the energy centers of the organs that we look at. On this screen with the energy balance, we looked at different organs and zones within the body. And we verify and we look at how well it is balanced between the sympathetic and the parasympathetic, looking at the different levels of stress that your organ may be sending out to you. We all have those days where we're like, I'm fine. But then we look at the scan and we really see that certain parts of our body are demonstrating that perhaps they're under an undue stress or internal stressors, the things that we subconsciously don't realize are going on in the background or we suppress because we feel like that we just have to keep going.
That's exactly right, Brandy. Our body is so adept at compensating that we can have some stress built up in one organ system or another and not even know it's there until it gets to the point where it's so blocked or so out of balance that it then shows itself in the physical realm. So if we can identify that before it comes to that physical realm, we can negate some of those negative feelings and sensations that we have in our body. One of the other beautiful things about this is we can learn about biorhythms. Show you a quick little peek here at the different biorhythms. We look at three different aspects. We look at the physical, the emotional, and the intellectual cycles that fluctuate throughout the month. And these have different frequencies. So sometimes they're all aligned and you're at a peak at all three. And those days you feel like you're on top of the world. But if they all go down to the bottom and the nadir there, then that's when you physically, energetically, intellectually don't have the stamina. So knowing these types of things, you can understand how your body's functioning. I will look at this and know if I'm going to be on a physical low and I'm going to ride my bike next week at this time, to not push myself as hard because physically I just don't have that energy reserve. So it helps me understand my own system, my own body, so I can then help it continue to function and repair itself and do what God meant it to do.
I really like that, Dr. Lee, and I appreciate that because when we think about the universe and nature, there's always this ebb and this flow. And are we respecting our internal ebb and flow, or are we pushing ourselves beyond our limits when we should? This is the important information as we really try to make sure that we have balance in our lives and we're respecting these bodies, these beautiful, amazing organisms that we have, and trying to make sure that they are functioning as optimally as possible.
Thank you, and stay tuned as we continue to share more.
Thank you.